Well, say it with your chest then.
The Kings are going to blow the Warriors out tonight.
And?
Guaranteed!
It's over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Wiggins, little turnaround. It is down. Andrew starting to smell their first road win of this series.
Kings came out guns blazing, going 8 for 12 from 3 in the first quarter alone. I was like, oh, okay, these dudes ain't missing tonight, huh? It's one of those games. But as the first quarter came to an end, the Warriors were still right there with them, 36-33. After all that, the Kings only ended up winning the quarter by 3 points. That's when I knew it was a wrap for these dudes. The Warriors just took the Kings' best shot and came out of it only down 1 possession. That was a bad sign for the Kings. After an 8-12 start from 3, Sacramento went ice cold, going 2 for 22 the rest of the game and 1 for 6 in the fourth quarter. The Kings were missing some good looks, but for the most part, the Warriors were doing their thing defensively. The Dubs combined for 11 steals and 7 blocks, compared to 9 steals and 3 blocks for the Kings. That's the type of defensive activity you want to see for the away team. Draymond had a monster game, scoring 21 points on 8 of 10 shooting to go along with an elite defensive effort. I wasn't sure if the Warriors were going to stick with bringing Dre off the bench, but in Game 5, 6-man Draymond had not only his best game of the series, but it was probably his best game of the season. This was Draymond's first 20-point game since Christmas of 2019. That's pretty wild. Mike Brown was selling out to stop the Warriors' perimeter attack led by Steph and Clay. After seeing how the Kings were playing him, Draymond knew he would have to score more to keep the defense honest. Although he only went 3 for 14 in Game 4, Draymond said he got great looks that game. They just didn't go in. Game 5 was a different story. He got those same looks he did in Game 4. The only difference is they went in. Draymond went 6 of 7 in the paint, with his only miss being this insane no call that should have been a flagrant one. Malik Monk whacked Draymond across the head, and the refs didn't even bother to review it. Draymond was feeling himself so much, he even went for this fake ass Dirk fadeaway, bruh. I can't believe he knocked it down. After he made this, that should have been a moment where Kings fans knew it was over. If Draymond's hitting that shot on the road, it's curtains, bro. I don't think it's being said enough, but what Steph Curry's doing as a 6'2 guard at age 35, unheard of. He's been by far the best player in the series, doing it not just from 3, but he's doing damage inside the arc too. Crazy stat. Steph Curry's shooting 72% from 2 on the road this series. 72%. Steph's averaging 31.5 points, 4.5 assists, and 4.5 rebounds on 49, 37, 93 shooting splits for the series. Kings have 0 answers for 30, but then again, no team does. After 2 months away from basketball, people question if Wiggins can come back and even have an impact. They question if we would ever see the same playoff Wiggins that was so vital to the Warriors' championship run last season. But y'all need to dead all that noise because playoff Wiggins is officially back. Wiggs is averaging 19.5 points and 5.5 rebounds, shooting 51% from the field, while holding Fox to 34% shooting. He's 12 for 35, and Wiggins is the primary defender. Wiggins is only shooting 31% from 3, but when his 3 comes around, the Warriors are going to be that much harder to guard. Look at this clean Euro he hit on Sabonis. Whoop, whoop! Nasty, bro. Then he hit this back-breaking turnaround midi over Keegan Murray. All those people that doubted the Warriors' chances, even when it was confirmed Wiggins was coming back, underestimated the value of an athletic 6'8" two-way wing that can lock up 1 through 4 defensively and give you an efficient 18 to 21 on offense. What I just described, that's an extremely valuable player. Every team in the league would love to have a 6'8" wing in a rotation that can play defense, knock down open shots, and attack a closeout. Getting Wiggins back fortified the Warriors' offense and defense. I mean, let's be honest. In order for the Warriors to be a legit threat to repeat, they needed Wiggins back. He's that valuable to what they're trying to do on both ends of the court. I'm just happy he's back, man. Welcome back, Wiggs. Hey, Kings fans, Warriors fans, tried to tell y'all. We tried to warn y'all about the Loon Dog. Y'all really thought Sabonis was about to come into this matchup and bully Looney?
Stupid.
Really? That's the biggest miscalculation by Kings fans coming into this series. They thought Looney was food and Draymond was too small. Yeah, that couldn't be farther from the truth. Looney isn't an easy dude to just back down and muscle through. He's a pretty strong dude. Every shot Sabonis takes on Looney is tough. He makes him earn every point. The Warriors have Sabonis well scouted. The same move where he puts his shoulder into you and goes into his left hook every time, that ain't gonna work. Draymond and Looney are sitting on his left hand. Whenever he goes up, they're already there waiting for him. Every game that passes, Sabonis has been less and less effective as his tendencies became more familiar to the Warriors. The Looney versus Sabonis battle is more close than you think. Here's a comparison to some of the key stats between Looney and Sabonis. Domantas Sabonis this series has 58 rebounds, 22 assists to 20 turnovers, minus 38. Kevon Looney this series has 72 rebounds, 25 assists to 6 turnovers. A plus 30 for the series. Looney's been the more dominant rebounder and better playmaker. Not only has he dished out more assists, but he's done it turning the ball over way less in the process. And yes, Sabonis is a better scorer, but Looney's a way better defender. Sabonis has gotten outplayed by Looney to this point. Now I know that's hard to hear for some Kings fans because y'all had high hopes for your guy, but Looney ain't no sucker. He can more than hold his own in this matchup. Look, I'm done beating around the bush. Sabonis is a fraud, bro. He's a regular season performer, an 82 game player, not a 16 game player. That's just what it is. Weaknesses get exposed in the playoffs. His non-existent rim protection and his inability to knock down shots consistently gives teams plenty of weaknesses to exploit in a playoff setting. The Warriors got Sabonis figured out. If Kevon Looney is going to outplay Sabonis and Fox is going to get outplayed by Steph, it's raps, bro. You're not beating the Warriors. The Kings would need both those dudes to dominate their matchups if they want any chance of winning this series, and that's just not happening. Speaking of Fox, for a dude with a fractured finger, if his show didn't look like it in the first quarter, Fox started the game off 3 for 3 on threes, and not a single one of them things hit rim. Even with the injury, he managed to play 42 minutes and get up 25 field goal attempts. So that right there tells me he's healthy enough. Now I'm sure the injuries affected him to an extent, but no one's 100% healthy at this time of year. It was no doubt in my mind De'Aaron Fox was playing Game 5. Kings listing him as doubtful was simply gamesmanship. In my last video, I brought up how Mike Brown was coaching circles around Kerr through the first 2 games. Fast forward to Game 5, and Kerr's had the coaching edge ever since. The Warriors finally put an emphasis on attacking the basket this game, exposing one of the Kings' biggest weaknesses, their rim protection. Sabonis is an atrocious help defender. If he's your last line of defense, your team's always going to have a cap to their ceiling in the playoffs. The Warriors went 25 of 33 in the restricted area and 67% from 2 overall this game. Those are staggering numbers, and it all stems from the fact that Sabonis is food on defense. Yo, I got a question. Where's Kevin Huerter? This dude's been missing all series. Has anyone seen him? Kings fans been saying, wait till Kevin Huerter gets going. Well, we're 5 games in and your mans are still buns. Slowly but surely, Mike Brown's reduced his minutes from 31 in Game 1. Now he's barely getting 15 in Game 5. The Warriors have basically played him off the court. He can't hit a shot to save his life. And on the other end, he's getting baked on defense. He can't guard Steph, he can't guard Clay, he can't guard Poole or Wiggins. So how do you play him extended minutes, especially when he's not hitting shots? He's 4 for 25 from 3 for the series. That's 16%. Kevin Huerter shot 40% from 3 in the regular season. But in 28 career playoff games, he's only shooting 30% from 3. I don't know. Maybe he's just one of those dudes who ain't built for the playoffs. Go ahead and keep waiting for it, Kings fans. I'm sure he'll pull it together before the series is over. Anyways, that's all I got for y'all. If you stuck around this late into the video, I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. If you enjoy the content, I got more on the way, so stay tuned.